Друзья, всем привет!
Dear friends, hello, my name is Robert, and I'm director of Dodo Pizza network in Almatyevsk and Kazan. The most important thing in every business is people. This is axiom, and I really like the words by David Packard, founder of HP, and he's saying that not a single company can increase its turnover faster than it's able to hire right people, ensuring their development. December 2014, we opened first pizzeria in Almatyevsk. Back then we had approximately 15 people, and in the beginning of 2016 already we have opened the first pizzeria in Kazan. Kazan is a very complex competing market where all the federal players are present. Several more months came and we opened the second pizzeria, and I tell you the truth, I got very chaotic. I was living between two cities and I was trying to decide on staffing in both cities, and all of our ratings started plummeting down, and I had no idea how to manage all that. We were working in the conditions of limited resources, and we couldn't afford a lot of people because we had loans. And then I understood that the team is the foundation for our success. We got such mistakes very often. We were choosing the wrong managers. And even we had such situations when managers, together with couriers, were making schemes and stealing money and so on. But in general, we had fantastic people. And we have fantastic people around now. So you just need to motivate them and teach them how to work. As of now, we have 7 pizzerias in centers and monthly turnovers over 20 million rubles. We have over 150 people working. Since then, we grew by more than 10 times, and our pizzerias are always at top of the marketing, product, and so on ratings. And this January, we did something that not a single network managed to do. All of our pizzerias were within top 3 in the product rating. And now I'll tell you what kind of tools we were using. We are always learning, so using this chance, I want to say from this big stage, I want to express huge gratitude to the teams of Dmitry and Yuri Troyans, Dmitry Yura Pasha, thank you very much. Sergei Grutsenko and Vasily Petrovs. Sergei and Vasily, Marat, thank you. We'll remember that. I want to thank them for supporting us from the very first day, supporting all of our activities. First thing what we did was using our Samara's colleagues' experience introducing KPI, and we have introduced KPIs before they appeared in the single management system. KPI allow us tracking and controlling many indicators like revenue dynamics, delivery, average bills, labor costs, other costs, working with losses, bonus program use percentage, and so on. And we also measure, amongst other things, the feedback ratio in Yandex, Google, and in other sites. And thanks to all that, we started using a more systemic approach, analyzing the results of our work in a more detailed manner, and which is more important, taking action fast. Weekly and monthly analysis, and we are always trying to communicate the importance of the tasks, explaining what it will lead to. For instance, when we were focusing on the average speed of delivery, we've managed to decrease this number from 47 to 35 minutes. We got more pizzerias, and it's not physically possible to be everywhere at the same time. So that's why we have created our own system of photo reports according to checklists and WhatsApp. For each pizzeria, you have an individual report. Daily before 9 a.m., I got over 350 pictures. You ask me, how much time does it take for me to check these 350 pictures? Not more than 20 minutes. Initially, not all the employees understood why it was needed, and they thought that we want too much from them. But seeing the results of this control, our indicator is becoming more and more stable week to week. And I see the reports from every division. I see the temperature in restaurants, in the refrigerators, the bathrooms, dough quality. And if all the parameters are according to the norm, then I wish the people good day and so on. And I'm proud to say that from the opening hour, our pizzerias are waiting for guests readily and ready to create wow effect. Personnel manager, development manager, marketing people, all of them are concentrating on each pizzeria individually. We are auditing weekly the pizzerias according to a specific checklist. Like, we are evaluating people, equipment, marketing, and so on. And this checklist includes over 400 items. After we identify the areas of growth in the specific pizzeria, we are talking to the pizzeria director and introducing things to be rectified, discussing how things should be rectified and why. And thanks to this report, we started being very focused on operational activities, and we can resolve any kind of problems that we face fast. Then we also decided to create a competitive environment. We are calling it network races, and we are identifying the best and the worst employees. For the managers, it's product and standard rating, individual efficiency and speed, claims and tickets. For the cooks, it's product and standard zone rating. And we measure weekly the speed of the cook working. For the delivery guys, it's the delivery speed. And the best employees are supported in a moral. We praise them and we give them extra money. They get extra bonus, and we make posts about them in social media and so on. And they can see the information on such indicators in other pizzerias, and they compete against each other. But of course, we need to remember the people who get the bottom places, and with them we need to work. Maybe they lack something, maybe they are not motivated, or maybe they are not trained properly. There can be different reasons. But the most important thing is to understand what's happening and to help. And criticism can be just and polite. And I think that the failure of my team says something about the way I work. Very often we work intensively, and it requires a lot of effort. And the guys who work for us, they are young, and they have new ambitions, new ideas, new views, and we are trying to create interest to what they do. That's why we pay a lot of attention to the internal climate, to our corporate culture. We have weekly meetings with the guys. We play football with the guys. Our girls are attending yoga. We are playing volleyball. We are running marathons, and we go watch movies. We organize different celebrations. We remember the 23rd of February and the 8th of March. For instance, we have rented a huge movie theater when before the movie, all our top managers were congratulating our girls on the Women's Day and then giving them flowers, and then the movie started. Guys, it was so nice to see everyone happy. And you know, when your employee is happy, you shouldn't worry about our guests getting negative impressions from visiting our restaurants. We do believe in that. Did I do something wrong? Anyway, I'll finish without the presentation. Our strength is in our people. Those people who come to pizzeria early in the morning to open it, and those who cook pizza, investing their soul in it, in those who smile to the customers struggling through traffic jams and crazy taxi drivers, and those who are having interviews with employees, who are communicating the brand values. The recipe for being number one is easy. You need to make sure that in your pizzeria, the people who work are happy.